Okay, just want to do a short video looking at the work of the eyes when we're driving. It's not immediately obvious, this point about how active an activity with the eyes the driving actually is. It's sometimes a bit surprising. What do I mean by that? Well, these days, you know, we spend a lot of time, don't we, in front of televisions, computers, looking at devices, mobiles, and so the work of the eyes is kind of set distance, isn't it? Yeah, very often for fairly long periods of time, and as such we're conditioning our eyes to get a bit lazy. We've got to be aware that when you're driving, it's the absolute complete opposite of that. Your eyes have got to work hard, because effective observations is so important for being a safe driver. So let me just do a brief sort of show you where my eyes are looking as I'm driving along. I'm in a 20 here, well, going into a 30, bend here to the right, white paint close together, parked car left hand side, pedestrian on the right, bins around, got a junction on the right hand side, checking my central mirror and my right mirror, white paint, one oncoming, central mirror, there's a left hand bend there, central mirror, one oncoming, got junctions. Looking up the road now, more vehicles oncoming, pedestrian, checking my central mirror, I'm checking the near, close to the vehicle in front of me, as well as well beyond that pedestrian with the dog. I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the right, not just left and right of the road, left and right of the actual, you know, past the verges, looking inside these, on the right hand side here, the driveways, looking for kids on bikes and all that kind of carry on. So now the nationals come into place, mirror checks, left hand side there for those signs. In the distance there's some black and white that I can see, some sort of bin there on the left, one oncoming, mirrors, that bird. There's ditches to my left, there's trees to my right, there's yellow paint there, there's that black and white again, there's a sign there to the left, there's a car oncoming, so my eyes are now looking over to the left hand side, coming back to the road again for my position. Signs there for 30, white van, cyclist oncoming, coming towards me, checking my mirrors. Bins to the left, driveways, anything could be reversing out those drives, keeping an eye on the cyclist there. Looking beyond this white van, seeing the cat, checking my mirrors. Got houses, front gardens, so my eyes are looking left and right, they're coming in and out of range. By that I mean fairly near the vehicle and then well beyond the vehicle. When I'm looking at mirrors, I'm looking well beyond, you know, I'm looking, depth of field, you know, I'm not just sort of glancing at a mirror, I'm actually seeing what information I can get from looking in that mirror, and sometimes it can be a long way away, if you see what I mean, like a fast motorbike approaching or something like that, an emergency vehicle with blue lights on, something like that. Spotting these things, so you're using your eyes. That's really what all the message I'm trying to get over here. Eyes are sort of scanning left and right, up and down continually, the turning of the head as you're checking these mirrors, and it is an activity in itself. It's not like watching telly. I don't mean that in a patronising way. I'm literally just trying to say that there is no comparison with what we do, spend a lot of time doing, and driving a vehicle. It is an activity. Driving, to be done well, driving is an activity that, you know, tires you. You know, because you should be working, and your eyes in particular, which is what this video is about, it should be actually working hard. And at night time, that's why driving at night time is more strenuous, more tiring, because, you know, your eyes are working harder. It's not quite so easy to detect the speed and the distance of vehicles, and catching cyclists that maybe don't have lights on, or pedestrians that are walking across the road in dark clothing, and weather conditions affect things as well. But all I wanted to do is just give you a few minutes worth of driving there to demonstrate that our eyes are actually working hard, or should be working hard when we're driving along, so that we are making good observations to ensure that we can get the information that is needed, so that we can assess that information and evaluate what we need to do, all in advance. You know, if you do things in advance, if you're planning in advance, then things don't tend to come up and shock you so much. You've planned it in, you've anticipated something happening. You can only do that if you're seeing it early on, and to see it you have to actually work on seeing it, and that means scanning, moving your eyes continually as you're driving along, not just in terms of left, right, up and down, but actually sort of zooming in and out. Think of it like a camera. Your eyes, the depth of the vision has to be continually changing, so that you are not just looking at the here and now stuff, but you're looking well in advance as well. Okay, any questions, just ping them up.